took a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might with every sick feel I won't get back, fuck the dollar bill. Rain calm as the pressure feel. Gotta endure until I let this pump whistle at my focus and memory that can tell. I only live to do my master's will. And shoot the cake, motherfucker. Ain't no captains on this battlefield. Gone straight but made greater in my return after my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't fool, let's see get approved. Won't take a step till they get confirmed. And take much pain for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spring like an outbreak. Hell and through crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm on payday for the scars in the slave memoirs. The price of ride, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies, your only free will. Let's before your eyes. It's like a different nigga you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I'm patiently waiting. With my eyes on the stereo, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Forever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this swinging life like Ravello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. And the score set up with BB, I die for the call. Just to hear the angels of love, and I tune on every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this hard that you feel so much? Why you look so good? Real, I be walking with you, man. Watch like me, it's hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this car that you feel so much? Why you look so good? Real, I be walking with you, man. Why can't you touch? Can't do it in clutch. They hate when they came down. We princes of the problem, what you know about? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight. I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk in my face. I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my lips. One place what I die for. A tire out. The numbers this rifle from them. Archangel Michael. My niggas reps, you can't deny them. It's one floating flow. I be running to and fro with the alcohol. My neck shoulders ain't no fucking, no pretending. We aiming for the crowns, fuck friends, fuck the million. The election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. We train to kind to get success. We make it through. I understand, nigga. I be like, baby, hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this hard that you feel so much? Why you look so good? Real, I be walking with you, man. Watch like me, it's hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this hard that you feel so much? Why you look so good? Real, I be walking with you, man. Why can't you touch?
Time Christ. Let's go ahead and clap it up for the Most High, you understand? Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Barakatham. Shalom, Shamar Latham Ba'ashim Yahushua. Once again, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Journey Yohana. And look, man, this is the Tuesday night brotherhood class, and we about to get it in, you understand? We're gonna go over talking about, you know what I'm saying, how to get closer to the Most High, you understand? And why is it so important of us keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments? One thing that we got to realize, especially in this day and age that we live in, that the only way for us to keep on living a beautiful life, because the way we living in the world is jacked up, man. The way we living in the world, we are just destroyed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But in order for us to live again, we have to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? We have to come back to the Lord willingly, in truth and in spirit. You understand? Right. And that's exactly why we turn to leaders that was taught by learned men, that was taught by learned men, that was taught by learned men. You see where the generational thing comes, the tradition comes, you know what I'm saying? These law, statutes, and commandments are how to get right.
That's right.
Versus us flooding the Christian church, versus us, you know what I'm saying, want to enjoy hand in hand with these enemies, with our enemies, our oppressors, when they ain't got one job to do but to oppress us. But you see, we've been bamboozled in America, man. We've been bamboozled all across this globe. Been taught to love the oppressor, been taught to hate one another. And that's exactly why the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohanan, we here to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians the truth according to the Bible, man.
That's right.
So one of you glorious brothers, let me get Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1.
Oh God. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments.
And the what?
And the judgments.
Now listen, I want to put emphasis on judgments. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments. Somebody give me some examples of those judgments that we suffer from.
When we cross the Most High.
You damn right. Go ahead.
Eating against the dietary law, you know what I'm saying? You get diabetes, high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? You a homosexual, you gonna get AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Out there a murderer, you gonna get death. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with brothers' wives.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I want to touch bases on that first part, right? Dietary laws. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in households where our mother, grandmama, you might have a big mama, you know what I'm saying? Your father might, you know what I'm saying, ate all types of abomination before the truth. Pig feet, pig snout, chitlins, crab, gumbo, you know what I'm saying? Crawfish, crawdads. What else they was talking about? You know what I'm saying? Read that again. Oh, let me check it out real quick. So let me make sure that the feed is still good. The water too.
Oh, it's good.
It's still good. On the YouTube, it's too wild.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
Okay, calm. But like the brother was saying, man, you know what I'm saying? We have been taught poor dietary, you know what I'm saying, laws in our household. We have not been taught how to serve the Lord in truth and in spirit on what to eat. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters, they will argue with you on the dietary laws and tell you that, you know what I'm saying, whatever my mama, whatever my daddy didn't cook, it's lawful and it's good. Whatever they make, I'm gonna eat. I remember I had a partner in the world tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I went down to Louisiana or whatnot, and you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, you ain't never had no gator? I'm like, nah, I ain't never had none of that. You ain't had turtle soup? Nah, I ain't never had none of that. And I ain't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even in the truth. I was in the world, you know, it just sounded strange or whatnot. But these are poor habits that we was taught. Had we been taught these laws, statutes, and commandments, we wouldn't suffer judgments as like the brother brought out, diabetes, high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying? Brothers suffering from Alzheimer's, brothers catching cancer from eating these cancerous things, eating these abominations, man. Read it again.
I'm okay. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1. Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments, which the Lord your God commanded to teach you.
He commanded to teach you these things. You got to understand this. When you're in the truth, you are a student. You're going to be a forever student, and you will, you know what I'm saying? You get promoted to become a teacher. You're a man, you know what I'm saying? You will learn how to teach this Bible as it was taught to you. You will not teach this out of your own doings or how you feel today or how you woke up. No, you're going to teach the Bible according to how the Most High has ordained the brother above you to teach it. You can't change God's words. You understand? You want to get closer to the Most High? Don't come into the ISUPK looking for a prosperity, you know what I'm saying, speech, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, or preach or whatnot. You come up into the ISUPK to clean yourself of the world, you know what I'm saying, to give yourself as a sacrifice unto the Most High so that you can continue living. Now you'll be a beautiful new creation that belongs to the Most High. And you won't belong to this world. You won't belong to the filthy hands and these abominations that the world has. You understand? Because for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, for us to get closer to the Most High, we have to go back to the basics. You understand? But we don't want to go back to the basics. You feel me, Sawab? Our brothers and sisters in the world, they don't want us to come back to the basic knowledge of the Bible, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments. And once we out there teaching Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians about the judgments, they say, nah, man, don't tell us these bad things. Don't tell us that I could get cancer for smoking cigarettes. Pull a precept. I remember Captain Marquardt said, you don't got to look in the Bible to see that smoking tobacco will give you cancer. It says it on the goddamn box. You understand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember General Muhammad brought out a great terminology. He said, would you run into a house that's filled with smoke and that has fire? Hell no, you wouldn't. How you gonna breathe? So how can the spirit of the Most High enter into you? You understand? It's the same thing. You know, we have to be taught the basics, and we have to, you know what I'm saying, be ready to cleanse ourselves. That's why, you know what I'm saying, for brothers and sisters, it might take longer than 90 days. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how long it's going to take for the Lord to cleanse you and for the Lord to continue to sharpen you out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you come into the truth. You just that hard piece of rock, cold as hell and hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? You've been beat up, you chipped up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, he gonna chisel you out. He gonna throw you into that fire. He gonna take you out. He gonna look at you. He gonna say, okay, you almost ready. He gonna throw you back in. Now you didn't transform into a piece of metal. Now you have some value. Why? Because you're giving your life over to the Most High. Right. Versus you in the world, you for sure didn't value your life. So you for sure thought you had no value because you did not know that you belonged to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like this. It's a lot of brothers and sisters that want to come and serve the Lord in truth and in spirit, but they are led astray. They are lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Us brothers, you know what I'm saying, and sisters can lead by examples. You know what I'm saying? But primarily for the men, you brothers will become shepherds. You will learn to lead the lost flock. You understand? Let's read on.
Come on.
So, like, you had something you want to say?
Yes, sir.
My bad. Go ahead.
We should talk about, man, like, you know what I'm saying? These brothers gotta really come in here, really ready to learn. And you know what I'm saying? Like, when I came in, I thought I knew something, but it's a lot deeper, man. People take it lightly, the word. You know what I'm saying? You serving the Most High. Everybody want to prove a point and say I'm right, you wrong, argue this. Now right. The Most High give you the way I said, follow the law, statutes, commandments first. If you're not doing that, the Most High ain't with you. So how you gonna teach the word of God and the spirit of the Most High ain't even on you? Man, and you a fool by your own knowledge. Right. You're not leading to your own understanding. You don't know. I thought I knew too. I was at the Christian church for 30-something years. Right. I said I got up and I spoke and I thought, man, I came in here and you came and sat and listened and I learned I didn't know a goddamn thing. I was out here speaking false. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I knew something. A goddamn fool pissing the Most High off. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know Brother Henry I'm finna beg you to come in here, you know what I'm saying, and pull your ear and get some understanding. You know what I'm saying? Sit here and listen, man. Just give opportunity to hear the word from the men of God who have the Spirit of God on him. Because that's what starts, man. This is serious. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like man, the Spirit of the Lord has to be on you. And this is what the Spirit of the Lord is. That's why they call it the home of the truth. Damn right. It's because the men, they follow the order of the Lord. Get that brother a hand, you understand? What the brother said was so heavy, you know what I'm saying? There's no hypocrites in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some you're gonna come up in here, and I'm saying this in the spirit of brotherhood, and you know what I'm saying, for the sisters as well. You're gonna read something in the Bible, and it's gonna be hard to swallow. It's gonna be a real self-checking. You know what I'm saying? That self-checking from this sword, this double-edged sword, it cut deep. But it's a good cut, you understand? It's a cut that's gonna cut some of that BS out of your life. Some stuff that you was already slacking on, some stuff that you was half-stepping, Lord gonna cut that away from you. You was battling, you was battling drugs, and you was half-stepping,
You didn't put the weed down, and you didn't went to Black and Miles. You didn't put that down. Now you just popping Vicodins or whatever. The Lord gonna cut that up off of you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You had a lustful demon, and you know what I'm saying. You went from going to the strip clubs to paying for prostitutes to now you got a porn addiction. The Lord gonna cut that up off of you. You know what I'm saying? You was a man that didn't know how to treat a woman. The Lord gonna correct that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna humble that spirit. He gonna give you the necessary tools. You know what I'm saying? That's what the truth does. And I'm saying that in the spirit of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Give a damn how you feel. This what the spirit is telling you. That the spirit is gonna come here to chastise you, man. Let's go ahead, all right?
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments, which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither you go to possess it.
Now listen, these same laws, statutes, and commandments that are written in this Bible, that we kept all throughout this Bible, that precept that we just read right now says that we are supposed to keep these same law, statutes, and commandments that our forefathers have kept. That's how you serve the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They was keeping the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we keep the Passover now. They was keeping all the high holy days back then. We keep them now. You know what I'm saying? You read all through this Bible on how to be a brother, how to be a sister. You keep those same, you know what I'm saying, statutes. You keep those same commandments so that you won't suffer from the judgments that were written aforetime. You know what I'm saying? This biblical document, this historical artifact, you know what I'm saying, this beautiful sword that you know what I'm saying, that we are allowed to wield and learn it and, you know what I'm saying, be sharpened by it. You know what I'm saying? This is our heritage right here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to value these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's a reason that the Bible says Holy Bible. You know what I'm saying? We serve a separate Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's like we serve a separate God, and we have a separate Bible, and we have separate laws, statutes, and commandments because we are a separate people. We are a separate nation.
That's right.
We are not like every other nation, and we're, you know what I'm saying, joined hand in hand with our enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? The Bible teaches you to separate from the world. The Bible teaches you to hate those that hate the Most High. Because if they hate the Most High, they hate you.
That's right.
And these are things that you have to go out and you have to tell your people, because they're not going to get closer to the Most High without this valuable information. You know what I'm saying? This is for some, this will be meat. This will be hard to chew and hard to swallow and hard to digest. To understand that the Most High hates something. To understand that the Most High has a favorite people. To some of our Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they will hear this and this will drive them crazy. What the hell you mean? God only has a special people. What the hell you mean? Jesus Christ was a nigga. What the hell do you mean that Mexicans and Guatemalans and Dominicans are God's chosen people? What the hell you mean them Native American Indians that you know that were killed, that those were God's chosen people? They hear these things and it drives them insane. They turn into a straight lunatic. And then they start to hate you for the truth. And they're like, well, where the hell did you get this knowledge from? Where did you even come up with this? You're like, man, look, you give them a flyer, or you give them a brother's number that's over you. You know what I'm saying? And Lord allow, in the Lord's time, he humbles that man or that woman, and he sees them from feeling like they're insane, and they come into the truth, and they understand that their whole life has been a lie. Everything that they was taught before, however old you is, because age don't matter in the truth. Everybody understand? You know what I'm saying? You could be a young buck, a young brother. I'm gonna say young brother instead of young buck, but young brother, and you could be wise as hell, or you could be an older brother and you could be dumb as hell. You understand? Straight idiot in this world, both ways, both ages. Go ahead, Swat.
I said, just going back to what we said, just when we said talking about how people refuse to believe
Right.
that the Most High hates. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know that he hates because he set laws. When
Right.
you set laws against, that means you're against something. You know what I'm saying? It can't exist here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's why you break the law, you do time, you break certain laws, you get sentences to death.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
Well, hold on, right there. You say you break laws and you get sentenced to death, which will be a what?
Sin.
No, almost.
Judgment.
There you go. Get that brother a hand, and we'll give both of them brothers a hand. That is a judgment. That's exactly why you look at and you see what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, look at what's going on in let's just say California. Let's not even say the United States. Let's not even say the world. Let's just talk about our zone. Let's just talk about Southern California. I want to say the home of homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Horrible. Look at San Francisco in the Bay Area. Now, if you want to talk about the United States, you can talk about every major city down there where there's blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because our people cleave to abomination. So how the hell are they going to come back to the Most High? That lets you know that we got work to do, that we have to continue to do this work, regardless if it's popular or unpopular. You understand?
That's right.
When you look at how destroyed your people are, it should make you cringe. It should make you angry as hell. You understand? You see a brother that's 6'5", built like a goddamn linebacker, dressing like a drag queen. That should make you angry as hell. That brother could have been a soldier for your house, Shamashiach. You feel me?
That's right.
You see a beautiful sister, built, lovely, but yeah, she trying to be stone cold, like some jailhouse nigga. That should make you angry as hell. You understand? That's confusion.
That's right.
That should make you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's that? Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression. That's oppression.
That's right.
That maketh a wise man mad.
That's right.
You a wise man. You see these abominations, you should be angry as hell, man. You should be angry as hell. I remember Commander Junior Hunter brought it out about that young boy out there in Dallas, man. They made, you know what I'm saying, parents let him go over to them Edomites' house, man, and had that child drinking piss.
God, man.
That type of stuff should make you angry as hell, man. And if it does, that lets you know that you have the spirit of Christ in you, because you are angry at the destruction of your peoples, man. And that's just one incident that's documented. Who knows what else these Edomites are doing to our people that are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Had they had these laws, statutes, and commandments, they would know to stay the hell away from your enemies. Hell, when you growing up and you gang banging, you don't see Bloods trying to kick it with Crips. I mean, Salagi, we talking street politics, but brothers go there, right?
That's right.
Brothers go there full-fledged. Don't even know the cat and say that's my arch enemy.
That's right.
My arch enemy. You see the level of hate.
Man.
I want to, that's you got some damn audacity to call another black man, Hispanic man, or Native American Indian man your arch enemy, when they living in the same poverty, the same destruction, the same death zone as your father, as your mother. But yet, these Edomites that plot on you, that if you ain't making them $1, you ain't nothing but a body bag for them. You understand? You gotta look at it from both ways, man. But that's why we have a job to do, man. Thank the Most High for the ISUPK and the Commander Junior Hana. You understand? For raising up a great army.
Right.
For waking brothers like us and sisters, you know what I'm saying, up to this truth, so that we don't have to continue on with the casualties, man.
Right.
So that we can break the goddamn chain. But yet they look at us like we crazy. You feel me? So they looking at us like what we doing is that, man, y'all some radicals. You damn right. You have to be a radical for this truth, man.
Right.
Christ wouldn't have it no other way.
That's right.
You think them disciples that rode with Christ when he was going out speaking this Bible, speaking this truth, you think they was some punks? Go ahead, Swat.
We gotta be radical because they sleep heavy, man. Like I say, like you talking about the gangbanging thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There ain't no time that, you know what I'm saying, on site, you know what I'm saying? You see your enemy.
Sluggy, say that again,
On site.
On site. Go ahead.
And you know what I'm saying? It's evil as hell. I'm not promoting that. I'm just trying to give you an example. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never go and join with your enemy. Like I know they have blood people with Chris, but wartime I won't go kill in my enemy's hood.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna go associate with the people that's trying to knock me down, but that's what we do dealing with these other nations.
Exactly.
You know their whole design and program, America's whole design program is against the Most High, but you want to hold hands with them. You want to sign a contract for money and do all this wicked, do all this wicked shit for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how we just welcome that in, man. We think this shit is normal, and when you step back and look at it, it's all corrupt, nasty ass, filthy stuff, man.
You know, and you know, the main thing that we got to do, man, is that we have to learn how to break that cycle. And the only way you could break that cycle is by coming into the school.
That's right.
Stay away from your oppressors, man. Stay away from the world. But you have to be taught that the world is evil. You have to be taught, you know what I'm saying, how to break away from that. You got brothers and sisters that don't know how, and you got some brothers and sisters that, quite frankly, don't give a damn, that don't want to. They copacetic with their lifestyle. But we still gonna keep the doors open for brothers and sisters that's ready to change their life, man.
That's right.
Not that let's go ahead, Salaki.
Oh, God.
Think you what verse you on?
Verse 2, sir.
Okay. Salaki, go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 2. That thou mightest, Salaki, that thou mightest fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Which I command thee, thou and thy son, and thy son's son.
So listen, this right here is brotherhood. Teach your children these laws, statutes, and commandments. Teach them how to live.
That's right. They
ask you about, man, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be curious. Kids gonna be curious, and if you know what I'm saying, if they're able to, they're gonna ask you about certain things. They're gonna see things that's propaganda on TV. They're gonna see drug dealers on TV. They're gonna see prostitution on TV. They're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, gang banging, and you know, they're gonna see these things, and you let them know. Yeah, that's of the world.
That's right.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about us getting high. Nah, man, you don't want to deal with that. Listen, this leads to that, this leads to that. Nah, yeah, you see them girls wilding on TV. You know what I'm saying? Tell my daughters all the time. Don't even worry about that. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's right.
Them girls ain't got no father. They ain't had no man in their life that gave a damn about them. It might make them young girls teary-eyed, but guess what? So be it. In the spirit of brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna lead to fatherhood, and you're gonna teach your daughters how not to be whores.
Wow.
You're gonna teach them that they don't have to do that to get attention. You're gonna teach your sons that they don't gotta lash out and join some damn gang, and you know what I'm saying, and look for attention and selling drugs and trying to be the man. You ain't gotta be the man. You know what I'm saying? It's other ways around that. You know what I mean? It's you know, so you come into the ISUK, you learn how to be a role model. And that's brotherhood right there. That's brotherhood and sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough positive Israelite role models in our communities as it is. You want to know why? Because you got quote unquote OGs that did hard time, that did crazy crimes, and guess what? They still in the hood, and they're not telling the youngsters that you don't got to go down this route. They're not telling the youngsters that you don't want to go into the prison system, that you don't want to wear that type of jacket, because when you get out of prison, you might not be able to find a job. You might not be reformed. You're gonna get caught in that hurricane, and it's hard as hell to get outside of the eye of the hurricane, man, of this system that we live in. You know what I'm saying? You don't got sisters that have been destroyed telling these other sisters that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta hang around that type of crowd. You don't have to go down that type of route. You don't have to do this for attention. You understand? We don't have enough positive role models, but in the ISUBK, that's where you're gonna find a positive role model. That's where you're gonna find a big brother or a big sister. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You're gonna find family in the ISUBK. For time's sake, go ahead, brother.
Come.
Verse 3. No, actually,
yeah. Verse 2. I'll go to verse 2.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. That thou mightest fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments.
To keep all his statutes and to keep all his commandments. Go ahead.
Which I command thee, thou and thy son and thy son's son. All the days of thy life.
All the days of what?
All the days of thy life.
So that means that you're going to keep these law, statutes, and commandments. You're going to keep being a brother. You're going to keep being a father figure. You're going to keep loving the Lord in truth and in spirit all throughout the days of your life. It doesn't stop because you have an argument with a brother. It doesn't stop because you get checked. It doesn't stop because the outcome doesn't turn out the way that you want. You know what I'm saying? You hear brothers, man. You hear brothers, you know what I'm saying, lead the truth because they girl done cheated on them. Hey, that was gonna happen down your life, down your timeline, whether you wanted it or not. The Lord got something in store for you. You understand? That's why when I be reading the Bible, and the way I was taught, man, like especially when Christ said, "Where I go to, you know what I'm saying, where I go, there are many mansions." That just put me in a mindset that I don't even know what my future holds for me. But I do know that I need to keep serving the Lord regardless of what's going on. Right. You ever think back to where you was before the truth? Yeah. And you was like, damn, am I going to keep living? Am I going to die? How I'm going to die? You come into the truth. You're not worried about how you're going to die. You more worried about like, dang, what I got to do to keep serving the Lord? How can I be a better servant to the Most High? Right. You understand? How can I get closer to the Most High? How can I have the Lord blot out my sins from before I was this new creation? How can I not go back to those filthy ways of you know, whatever I was doing, whatever the hell I was doing in the world? How come the Lord didn't put me to death then? Man, what can I do to be a great servant? Those become your thoughts as you going through your day-to-day struggles. You feel me? Before you was going through whatever you was going through, and you was just like, man, God, just kill me. You know what I'm saying? The hell with this. I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? Now you like, dang, Most High, man, is a merciful God that we serve. Most High, man, he a great and terrible God, man. He a great and terrible power. What can I do to get closer to him? What can I do to you know what I'm saying? You might be a husband in the truth. Red might not even be in the truth. You'd be like, man, what can I do to glorify the Lord? You know what I'm saying? How can I be a better husband? How can I be a better father? How can I be a better brother? You know what I'm saying? The Lord said what? Ask him and he gonna give you. You ask him for that type of wisdom. He gonna give it to you. Ask the Lord how to be a better mother, how to be a better sister, how to be a better wife. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna open them avenues, man. He gonna open up that river, man. He gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? He gonna give you exactly what you need and not what you want. You know what I'm saying? You think you know what you want until you come into the truth. Right. You come into the truth, you realize you didn't know what the hell you wanted. Brothers come up into the truth. Brothers and sisters come up in the truth and get a second chance at living. And they're like, dang, the Most High is showing me ultimate brotherhood and sisterhood without me even realizing it. Because what I was asking for, what I was praying for before when I was in the world, I wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready to carry that burden. I wasn't ready to just be done away with in all actuality. But like I said, though, brothers and sisters, man, they lead the truth for a little bit of nothing. And as hard as it sounds, you know what I'm saying? Having your rib or having your husband, you find out he a homosexual or whatever. I'm just going there for your mindset. It's precepts in the Bible to bring you comfort. It's precepts in the Bible that's gonna get you out of that hardship. But you can't just read it on your own. You have to be taught this by men that was taught by learned men. This is a professional job right here that we doing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a doctor with this sword. Right. Cause it get real surgical, man. You know what I'm saying? Versus you going to your pastor. You go to your pastor if you want. You be a man and your woman cheated on you, go tell your pastor. I bet you he be in the bed with her too. Think I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? You be a sister and your husband doing some suspect fugazi stuff. Go tell the choir director or whoever. And they watch you find out they done mess with your man too. Or then they trying to mess, I don't know. They see you vulnerable and now they trying to mess with your kids. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that upon no Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But you gotta realize, man, we dealing with dark forces in dark places, man. You know what I'm saying? That evil spirit, man, it preys on your vulnerableness. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to be weak. Come into the ISUPK so you can get in the strength so that you could battle these demons, man. So you could battle that darkness. Let's go ahead.
Come. Then to verse 2. And that thy days may be prolonged.
And look, everybody wants to live a full life. I don't know anybody on the face of the earth that don't want to live a full life. That's right. You got people on their deathbeds wishing that they had more years to their life, man. You understand? That's real talk right there. You want to live a full life? Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. The ISUPK has not done nothing wrong. Me personally in my life, it saved my life, man. That's right. Got a lot of comrades in the world that ain't even here today, that can't even make it to the age that I am today. Cause they been dead. They were dead in the world, now they dead physically, and it hurts. Of course it's gonna hurt. But you know what I gotta do as a man of the Most High? I gotta keep serving the Lord in truth and in spirit and be grateful that the Lord took me up out of that, you know what I'm saying, that death zone. That he took me out of the depths of darkness, man. Because you know what I'm saying, it's easy to get sucked into that, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to get sucked into to just be willing and ready to die. You know what I'm saying? Die for nothing. At that. Vanity. That's ill, man. That's an ill judgment. To be sucked into living so wicked that you thought of yourself as nothing and you will go to nothing. Salaki. I mean, it get dark there. But everybody understand what I'm talking about, right? Okay. All right, let's go ahead.
Okay. Verse 3. Hear therefore, O Israel.
O who?
O Israel.
O who?
O Israel.
Hear therefore, O Israel. Go ahead.
And observe to do and observe to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Observing these laws, statutes, and commandments is like you hearing a father tell you, you know what I'm saying, when you around your friends and you see your little brothers or you see your little sisters or you see your young cousins or whatever, treat them good when you around your friends. And you just hearing them say that, but when you get around your friends, you do the complete opposite. You treat them worse than you treat your friends. Read that precept again, because the Lord said to do the complete opposite. Go ahead.
Oh, God. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 3. Hear therefore, O Israel.
Now hear what the Lord is telling you. Go ahead.
And observe to do it.
And you got to observe these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you have to do them. When the Lord tells you that you shall love your brother as yourself, he's not telling you just so that you can hear it and you can know it. He's telling you to do it.
That's right.
You have to do it. You see a brother going through hell, man, you give that brother comforting words. You don't add more turmoil to the brother. Dang,
That's right.
your rib said you ain't nothing. She kind of right.
Yeah, man.
You don't do nothing. Nah, hell nah, you don't do that.
That's right.
See a sister destroyed, you know what I'm saying? A sister going through it. You might see a sister straight up just acting like a straight nut, a straight monster. You don't tell her, yeah, and you got every right to feel that way. No, you be a brother or you be a sister. I'm speaking from a man's point of view. You be a brother to that sister. Hey, sis, you ain't even got to act like that. You acting out of character, sis. You correct that person, man. You love your brother, you love your sister, you correct them. You understand? But guess what? That's all through the Bible. Christians would have never even have known that. Brothers and sisters in the world, I had no clue. You understand? Read on.
Oh, God. Verse 3. Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe to do it, that it may be well with thee.
That it may be what?
That it may be well with thee.
So it will be well with you if you correct that young brother and teach that brother that life is not all about money, drugs, women, and alcohol, that there's more to it. It will be well with thee that you teach that sister that there are positive ways that you can seek attention, and there's a difference between good attention and bad attention. It will be well with thee if you teach, you know what I'm saying, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that they should love one another and prefer one another over everybody else that's of the world, that's in the world.
Right.
You understand? Because what do our brothers do? Our brothers that be glorious athletes, they forget who the hell they are and they go get some damn white woman or some Asian woman. They get someone that's outside, someone that their father would have never laid with. You understand? They get somebody that they was taught to love versus that natural affection, that natural, you know what I'm saying, desire to have that. I doubt it. I highly doubt it that a lot of those Negro football players desire a white woman. You understand? When the whole time that white woman just with you because of your financial. You her big slave, you big dummy. You understand? I know I said that the last time I taught class, it's disgusting about Serena Williams. But she ain't even the only one. You understand? You gotta look at it, man. You gotta, like I said, you gotta look at it from both sides. Look at it from the destroyed point of view and then look at it from the righteous point of view. Because the destroyed point of view, they ain't have nobody to teach them. They ain't have nobody to tell them right from wrong. Had they had someone tell them that, then they wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't do which is against the Most High. They wouldn't commit that crime. They wouldn't commit that trespass. You understand? We're talking about brotherhood. That's trespassing when you go against these laws, statutes, and commandments. Everybody understand? Most High in Christ. Let's go ahead.
Here, therefore, Salakia, we were still on verse 2.
No, we're on verse 3. Start from the beginning, not.
Okay, God. You want verse 1 or verse 2?
No, verse 3.
Verse 3?
Yes.
Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe to do it, that it may be well with thee, and that ye may increase mightily.
That ye may what?
Increase mightily.
Go ahead.
As the Lord God of thy fathers hath promised thee. in the land that floweth with milk and honey.
And listen, the land that floweth with milk and honey, you understand? I mean, brothers and sisters love to call that America today, the land of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is this the land of opportunity when this land was built off the blood, sweat, tears, and bones of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians? You understand? They came and they saw and they conquered, man. They destroyed God's chosen people. But listen, it will be well with you if you teach these laws, statutes, and commandments. You teach what happened to our peoples aforetime. You understand? You teach how our people were destroyed and how we rose back up by serving the Most High. You understand? That's the only way that we were able to defeat our enemies. And that's in the Bible. We didn't just band together because we were sick of it. You understand? Once we banded together and we served the Most High, we were able to overthrow our enemies.
That's right.
And that's in the Bible.
I know, God.
You look at all these so-called radical groups. The Black Panthers ain't did a goddamn thing for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You understand? They didn't do nothing but convert brothers into being spies and snitches and informants for the CIA and all types of coonery business. Opened up doorways for so-called Nation of Islam, which ain't doing a goddamn thing for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You understand? It's many other organizations that so-called promote unity, but they're not doing nothing for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And listen, and if you don't believe me, look at in our lifetime exactly what's going on during the pandemic. Where are these organizations? Where are their food drives? Where are they able to open doors and have, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, religious gatherings? You know what I'm saying? Let's give a hand to Commander Jimmy Ahana and the ISUPK, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you one thing, brothers and sisters in the world, they take our service for granted. But we're not doing this for no groupies or anything. We're doing this for the Most High.
That's right.
We're doing this because this is what's spoken about in the law, statutes, and commandments. And I'm gonna have to go back to it. When you love your brother as you love yourself, you're gonna be willing to take these type of sacrifices, these type of risks. They say what we doing right now, holding class tonight, they saying it's a risk. You know what I'm saying? They saying that is risky business what we doing. They say, man, you going out there to camp, and you going out there in them danger zones, you understand? Because who's to say that they're not gonna bomb and shoot up Hollywood? Who's to say that? They didn't shot up and did that in Las Vegas a couple years ago, did they not? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that you know what I'm saying, the Edomites ain't finna get out there and get crazy? But week after week, man, we going out there and we still prophesying the word of the Most High because we fear no man.
That's right.
You understand? We don't fear the man that could kill the body, you know what I'm saying, but he can't kill the soul. We fear the Most High.
That's right.
The Father we fear, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead,
Verse 5. Verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Let's read that again.
God. Verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Listen, the God that we serve is one Lord. We don't serve multiple gods. So it makes me went with all them black fraternities and sororities and you want to stomp the yard. Lace your boots up and come stomp on these Edomites' necks by breaking away from the world, from breaking away from, you know what I'm saying, being on drugs and prostitution and growing up in single parent homes and the prison system and just being unbrotherly, killing one another. You understand? Come stomp on their necks for, you know what I'm saying, break the system. But yeah, we out there chucking and jiving, man. Because we don't know that the Most High that we serve is one God, which is like this Bible, there's one teaching, one truth. We are all baptized in the fire You understand? We are not baptized in the water. When I say we baptize in, you know what I'm saying, in the fire, I'm saying that in the spirit. You understand?
That's right.
Fiery trials. Because you're going to go through hell. You're going to go through hell to get that Hebrew name. You feel me?
Man.
You're going to lose some stuff.
Right.
You're going to lose some stuff that the former you was not ready to lose.
Right.
You're going to lose your former life. You come into the truth, I'm saying it's in the spirit of brotherhood. You gain a whole nother type of lifestyle. But the Lord makes you a harder person. When I say harder, you thought you was hardcore in the world. You wasn't. You was as soft as pharmaceutical cotton.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I was right there with y'all. Thought I was, you know what I'm saying, raw, uncut. Nah. If I was to walk, if I was to walk past or run into my former self, man, my former self would have to turn around and tuck his tail. Not saying I was a coward in the world, but I'm saying is I'm with the Lord now.
That's right.
This new improved version ain't nothing to mess with.
Right.
That's how you brothers and sisters should, you know what I'm saying, wake up and feel about serving the Lord. This new and improved person, this new and improved creation ain't nothing to be messed with, man. Because you understand that the Most High is one God. You understand that there is one body. You understand? You understand that there is only one doctrine,
That's right.
one nation, which is Yasharallah. You understand that there is one truth. So can't nobody bamboozle you or steer you to some conspiracy theory or some other, you know what I'm saying, some other type of way out there. Got you thinking about that there's something, you know, got you thinking elsewhere where you ain't supposed to be thinking.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 5. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart.
With all thine what?
With all thine heart.
Listen, and you supposed to love the Most High with all your mind. When it say heart, speaking about your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here navigates your whole spirit. How you think. You think you're gonna have actions. So if you think about how you could be a better servant to the Most High, you're going to start behaving as such. You're gonna start, you know what I'm saying, to really shed yourself of the world. You know what I'm saying? You think about like, dang, Yahweh Shamashiach, you know what I'm saying? He died for our sins. He didn't die for me to keep getting high. He didn't die for me to keep killing, you know what I'm saying? Killing a brother. He didn't die for me to keep selling dope. He died so that I could have a chance at the kingdom of heaven. He died so that I could be in the truth and that I could teach other brothers and sisters how to break this chain. You understand? When you think like that, you be like, damn, Jesus Christ actually gave a damn about me and I didn't even know him. Because you was in the world, you understand? Right. You had no idea. But Christ said, you know what I'm saying? And it's written in precept, said, I knew thee when you was in the womb. I knew you before your father and your mother formed you. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy right there. That's heavy material, man. That's that meat that's hard to swallow. You understand? Go ahead.
Say, man, we saying so heavy, sir. It's, man, a lot of people out here so desensitized to how serious what you're saying is, man. And that's what we don't. We think we live in life. We don't know what life is. Life is the law, statutes, and commandments. The problem we have would even exist.
Right.
If we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High is giving it to you right now. You won't have no complaints. You won't have to worry about disease. You won't have to worry about your brothers killing you.
Right.
About killing you, robbing you, taking your woman. You know what I'm saying? Molesting your kids. All this stuff will cease to exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we just line up with the Most High and do what He's asking us to do, we got to fight these demons that are in our head. You know what I'm saying? I was there too. Like you was explaining, like before we came into the truth, I was tired of life. I started cutting away some of the stuff I was doing before I even came into the truth of you, the only truth. Well, I came into and cut off friends and different things. I was tired until God killed me.
Right.
Take me out of here. I don't want to be here no more. I'm saying, but now coming into the truth, learning what life is, learning how to live, learning how the Most High will bless you. If you follow the law, statutes, commandments, if you live this way, all you gotta do is follow what he's lining up for you to do, and your life will start being blessed.
Right.
Overall, you're gonna be blessed. He's gonna protect you. He's gonna be with you. His spirit is there. The Lord ain't a man, and He gonna lie to you. To speak against it is calling the Lord a lie. You say
Right.
you love God, you don't love God, because you will follow Him. You don't trust Him.
Right.
You say we trust Him. If you trust Him, you will follow the law, statutes, commandments, and do what the hell He tells you to do to bring you up out of suppression.
Exactly. Right. What the brother said was so heavy.
Right.
He, you know what I'm saying? I want to put emphasis on if. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, brother, you know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters, we live in a what if type of world. But if, like the brother said, if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying? You're going to realize the Most High has been with you this whole time.
Right.
You're going to realize the Most High was with you during your darkest of times, and the Most High is going to continue to be with you in your brightest of times. Because the Most High brought you up out of that hellish condition that you was in before you was who you are now. You understand? Like the brother said, from this living life, who's ready to die. Think about how many other brothers and sisters that are just ready to die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You read this Bible, you understand that we are a glorious nation of soldiers for the Most High. You understand?
Right.
Army of great multitude that was led by Christ. So therefore, it will be unbrotherly and unsisterly for you to just be ready to die. But you don't know that in the world. You have no knowledge. You have no understanding. You thought you knew what you was talking about, but you didn't know. You didn't know until you came into the truth that you can't be a coward, that you can't be weak.
That's right.
Being ready and willing to die is a sign of weakness. You understand?
Okay.
That's not the spirit of the Most High. Spirit of the Most High. You read this Bible and you be like, dang, they went through this, and then okay, so they still fought to keep they high holy day. They still fought to serve the Lord, even though they was being killed and persecuted. That don't sound like they was just ready to and willing to die. That sound like the Lord didn't give up on them and they didn't give up on the Lord. That's how I'm gonna get to you right now. That's the type of brotherhood and sisterhood that we have to show to one another.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You can't give up. Listen, I can't give up on Sawap, and Sawap can't give up on me.
Wow.
And guess what? Sawap can't give up on himself, and I can't give up on myself.
That's right.
That's unbrotherly. That's not the spirit of the Most High. You understand? That's not the spirit of Christ. To give up is not going to bring you closer to the Most High. Most High don't want the Most High don't want nothing weak. Most High wants strong, things of strength. That's not giving your best of everything. Giving your best is you giving everything that you got. Is you putting all your might into, you know what I'm saying, into everything that you could give to the Most High. So you come into the truth. Listen, you come into the truth, right? You be ready. You be so gun-ho ready. And you think it's a sprint. Because you're young. You're young in the truth. You think it's a sprint. You think like, man, I'm gonna stop this, I'm gonna stop that, bada bing, bada boom. Then you realize it's a marathon. You like, okay, dang, you know what? I'm 6 months, I'm 6 months sober. I ain't did this, I ain't did that. And when I say sober, I'm not even talking about drugs. I'm talking about just who you was before.
That's right.
All right, so keep that in mind when I say sober.
Wow.
All right. So you be like, damn, I'm 6 months sober. All right, cool. Things about to start looking up. Hell, you might come into the truth. You might be homeless. You might be jobless. You might be carless. You might be ribless. You might not have no husband. You might not be able to have kids. But you be like, dang, I thought things was about to turn around for me. Guess what? You got to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Because somewhere down your timeline, the Lord's already making that. The Lord's making that right for you. The Lord got something in store for you that your imagination can't even fathom. You understand? The Lord might. I don't know. I don't know what the Lord got in store for you. I can't even sit up in here and fathom it for you. Hell, so why might 2 years from now, so why might end up having 35 kids? Most High Christ.
Right.
6 ribs, 35 kids. Who would have known?
Right.
And if it happens, you know, I'm preaching prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, no. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So does that mean that it's okay for us to just turn over and just be weak and just feel, you know, pouting and all that? Nah. You got to keep fighting.
That's right.
I got to be strong for y'all brothers. Y'all brothers got to be strong for me. We got to be strong for one another. You understand? We got to be strong and keep these doors open for future priests and prophets, for future, you know what I'm saying, daughters of Zion. You understand? Think of it like that. If we didn't go through what we went through, you know what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shamashiach Slagi. If Yahweh Shamashiach didn't go through what he went through for our sake, none of us will be here. Yeah. So we have to keep that going on out of respect, out of love for one another. You understand? And that's brotherhood and that's sisterhood. Let me get another precept. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart,
uh-huh,
and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
There go again, with all thy might. Everything that you got, keep fighting. You want to get closer to the Most High? Give everything you got, man. You come to class, man. We got class all throughout the goddamn week, man. Got glorious radio shows that you could take notes from. Things that's going to add life, you know what I'm saying, days to your life. Things that's going to add arsenal to, you know what I'm saying, to your artillery. Things that's going to help you battle these demons. You understand? You want to get better? You want to get better at the Hebrew? Come to the Friday night Lashawan Kodash class. You want to learn about the high holy days? Come to the Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? You got a scripture that a teacher can't break down, or he might not be too sharp on. Come to the Thursday night scripture breakdown class. Right. We got class. The Lord gives you opportunities to remain righteous. You understand? The Lord gives you opportunity to you know what I'm saying, to stay occupied in His truth. You have to take it. You understand? You understand that?
Okay.
That's why I'm crying. Go ahead, Swap.
Like you said, like Christ laid the example, like, you know what I'm saying, like we seeking after Christ, like he said that King David was a man after his heart. You know what I'm saying, when you imagine King David, you know what I'm saying, was a killer, right?
Right.
He killed for the Most High. He killed righteously. But just think of the mentality, like I don't think of murder all the time, or killing all the time. When I say that, that's like the mentality it takes to execute, like Kobe.
Right.
Kobe Bryant execute everything to get to the greatest level. You know, he was execute everything that the Most High said. That drive, that passion. You got a lot of that. Like when you want to be great at something, you go all in. Like
exactly.
Joe, all in. His wife, his friend telling him the curse God when he was going through. You know what I'm saying? And he had a time when he had to get checked, but he still that killer instinct that no, regardless, shoot me, stab me, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna crawl to the finish line. I'm gonna make it no matter what you do to me. I'm gonna make it, and that's what we have to have. You can't pretend it. You can't be lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, man, had a pass to go, man. I don't give a damn what happened.
Right.
I don't give a damn what you gotta cut off. I don't give a damn who turn their back on me. I don't give a damn what they say about me. You know what I'm saying? Some of it might be true, but I'm gonna get it right with the Most High, and I'm gonna keep on stepping, pressing for the Most High. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me.
That brother a hand, man. Right. The brother brought out was heavy, man. Especially about Job. You know what I'm saying? Job, listen, what Job went through, that should give any Israelite motivation, inspiration.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that you're gonna go through in life to where you're gonna turn over and just be weak and curse the Most High. You understand? Your whole life is a test. Fiery trials. Everybody understand? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not giving up on you. Like we said earlier, the Lord was with you in them dark times, and the Lord gonna be with you in them bright times. You gotta keep fighting. The Lord don't want the Lord don't want nobody the weak to serve Him. You throw them prayers up, man. You throw them prayers up. You throw them prayers up with strength. You throw them prayers up like, you know what I'm saying, like you in Jerusalem. You understand? You throw them prayers up like it's the last time. Good night. Let's go ahead. The water too, so what? Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
There go again. Being brotherly, being sisterly. Teach these laws, statutes, and commandments. Teach how to be righteous. Teach how to be brotherly and sisterly unto your children. You know, you want to know why? Because it will do you and them well. You wouldn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? And I done heard horrific, horrible stories, you know what I'm saying, from older brothers telling, you know what I'm saying, giving me the rundown of their lifestyle of them growing up in the Reaganomic era. You understand me? Saying that they didn't see, you know what I'm saying, seen their brothers sell dope to their best friend's mother. That ain't brotherly. You understand? Like, we ain't even gonna go there, but those are horrific, horrible events. But you see what the Bible says, right? You see what this word of the Most High said. It says to teach them diligently to thy children. You give a damn about your kids, man, you're going to teach them laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to teach them the dietary laws. You're going to teach them how to be righteous to the Most High. Whether they want to hear it or not, I don't give a damn if you're a broken record. I don't give a damn if they know all these laws, statutes, and commandments because you didn't drill them. You keep teaching them. That's your duty. You understand? Because you love them. So when they're ready to spread their wings and to fly out, you're not going to have no worries. You're not going to be like, dang, I hope they don't end up a crackhead. You like, nah, they know better. Dang, I hope my son isn't going to be a homosexual. Nah, he know better.
That's right. You
know what I'm saying? Oh, I hope my daughter don't grow up to be some whore. No, she knows better. You see how powerful them scriptures are? You see how comforting that gives your spirit? Because you know you doing a hell of a job. Because you serve the Most High. You serve the Most High with all your heart. You understand? So you're going to teach them unto thy children. Read on, that.
Okay. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
Go ahead.
And when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
Listen, that's just you just kicking knowledge. That's you kicking knowledge and them soaking it up. You're gonna have listen. It's not even just gonna be your kids. It'll be your homeboy, it'll be your homegirl, it'll be any Israelite that'll come to you because they see like, man, you just cool as the other side of the pillow, man. How you remain cool, calm, and collective? Oh man, what's going on? What's your issue? Man, I got this, that, and the third going on. Well, if you go into this precept, you understand you see where I'm going with it? Well, this precept teaches that we're supposed to behave like this, and you're supposed to deal with this and that, and bada bing, bada boom. They like, dang, man, God taught you all that? Hey, you know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, I need to learn this because I'm trying to be cool like you. You be like, you trying to be cool like me? What you mean? I'm just serving the Lord. Well, hell, I need to serve the Lord.
That's right.
I need to alleviate some of these burdens, some of this headache, some of this stress. Number one killer in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian community is stress. Stressing over bills because we got poor financial habits. Stressing over, you know what I'm saying, being in and out of jail because we got poor decision-making skills, no role models. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stressing over health problems because we haven't been taught no better. You see where I'm going with it?
Oh God.
They be like, dang, this is wild. So you mean to tell me you man, wait, you stopped eating pork in what year? You don't eat bacon? Nah, man, they got beef bacon. What the hell? What beef bacon tastes like? You gotta try it, all right? They look at you crazy. No baby back ribs? Nah, I eat some lamb ribs. Lamb? You eat lamb? Oh, hell no. What you mean, hell? Man, come try this. You don't eat no catfish? No, I don't eat no catfish. I eat some salmon. Damn, what? Damn, you, man. You don't get high? No, I ain't smart. I learned not to cope with you know what I'm saying? I learned to attack my problems head on.
Wow.
It's better, you know, this is your conversations with people in the world, with brothers and sisters, family members, children, or whatever, you know, whoever. And they look at you like, damn, you didn't conquer something. They look at you as they supposed to look at you. They look at you as a mighty person. They don't look at you as destroyed and weak and as an equal. You understand? They don't look at you like, oh, I'm gonna tell you my problems and you just gonna add on to them, or you gonna tell me how, you know what I'm saying, how to cope with it. They're gonna look at you like, dang, I'm gonna tell you my problems and you gonna teach me how to battle them. You're gonna teach me how to conquer them. And that's brotherhood.
Right.
That's sisterhood. They should be able to come to you and be like, how do I conquer this? How do I battle this? What's the solution for this? What's the solution for that? And you being a brother in the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? You being a soldier for Yahweh Mashiach, you should be able to open this Bible. Because in this Bible, it's a solution for everything that's on the face of the earth. You feel me? You should be able to go to this Bible and they're going to be like, dang, it's the medicine. You damn right. This is the medicine to your cure. Like, oh, brother, you lusting after whores? Okay, no sweat. But look here, man. I'm going to let you know the Lord is against that.
That's right.
We're gonna get that spirit up off of you. And like I said, this is that sword. You're gonna cut them one way and you're gonna cut them again. You're gonna cut, you know, you gotta go in and you're gonna have to come out. You understand? It's gonna hurt. They're gonna look at you like, dang. So you mean to tell me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm hating on homeboy, I got an effeminate spirit? You mean to tell me I'm weak? Nigga, I ain't weak. See, well, look here. Right? According to the Bible, it says this, that, and the third.
That's right.
You mean to tell me I got a drug problem? I don't smoke crack. Well, look here. It says that Judah think of it as a light thing when he puts the branch, you understand, to his lip. You see where I'm going with it, right? If you go, you know what I'm saying, you keep serving the Lord in truth and in spirit, you'll find out that, hey, man, this truth is the real deal. Man. You understand? Stay with me, not to that. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand.
Read it again.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets.
You understand? Listen. These law, statutes, and commandments, when it says you're going to bind them, and they're going to be like frontlets. You ever seen that jewel that hangs from like some sisters? Let's use an example as these glasses I got on.
Right.
These glasses are in front of my head, so to speak. I'm looking through these glasses, but you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at y'all, but I see these glasses out of my eyes. That's how you should see the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit, you should keep the law, statutes, and commandments regardless of what's going on. You understand? Read on.
Come on, come on. Okay. And when thou liest, let's lock it. I'm on the wrong chapter. Shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates.
That's just letting you know that in your dwellings shall also these laws, statutes, and commandments live.
That's right.
And when I say live, because they're going to be living through you. You're not going to be eating abominations in your household, just like you're not going to be eating abomination when you're around the Akim or Aqua. You understand? Whether you with us in the flesh, it's like in person, I should say. Whether you with us in person or you are far off, you know what I'm saying, you still with us in the spirit. I don't got to worry about Sawat going out smoking weed in Rialto. You understand? I shouldn't have to worry about that.
That's right.
Because in ISUBK, you know what I'm saying, according to these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna gain something you never had in the world, which is called integrity. You know what I'm saying? We have heard, I'm gonna get to you right now. We have heard about integrity in the world, and we thought we knew what it was, but you come into the truth and you realize that these laws, statutes, and commandments that we keeping out here in Southern California, brothers in Atlanta, Georgia, is keeping the same laws, statutes, and commandments. Just like the brothers across the pond in the UK are keeping the same laws, statutes, and commandments. Why? Because we were taught one doctrine, one truth, and we were taught that there is one God, and we all serve that one. You know, you get what I'm saying? We all serve this one truth. Go ahead, Swat. My bad.
No,
Okay. Most High in Christ. Go ahead, up. Not that.
Oh, come on. Verse 9. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates.
Go ahead.
And it shall be, when the Lord thy God shall have brought thee into the land which we swear unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a kingdom to come after this kingdom. That was promised to our forefathers. You understand? Beautiful things that's going to come. We got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we have to keep them in truth and in spirit, and we have to keep them to keep these doors open. You understand? Because there are other, like we said earlier, there are other future priests and prophets and daughter of Zion that we have never met, that we have never even thought of. Hell, there might be a couple of our family members, Lord allow, coming into the truth, which will be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it happen or not, that ain't got nothing, that's not in my willpower. You understand? But I'm just letting you know, like the Lord, the same God that we serve, that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, is the same God that we serve today, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to come into this truth, think about it like this. Whatever you was going through, you know what I'm saying, for you to come into this truth, the Lord moved mountains. The Lord moved you across a great body of water, a great body of land to get you from who you was in the world to where you are now. And that's a miracle, man. That's why it's so crucial for the ISUPK to keep doing what the hell we doing, right, especially during this pandemic, man.
Right.
The hell with what the naysayers and these politics and these sideline players want to say about us, man. We really doing the work of the Lord. We really doing Yahweh Shai's will. You understand? Yahweh Shai didn't sacrifice himself and die on that cross so that we could continue being destroyed out here. So our people could, you know what I'm saying, our young boys could be drinking urine and things of that nature and being homosexuals and filthy drug dealers of witchcraft and things of that nature. You understand? He died so that we can get another chance at the kingdom of heaven, so that we could come up out of this captivity greater than we went in.
That's right.
You understand? You want to see us at our peak, us being strong again? Teach this Bible. Get ordained by the man of the Lord of the ISUPK. Sisters want to be glorious again. They got to come into the school. They got to learn how to be glorious again, man. Like we said earlier, man. If it wasn't for the Most High, if it wasn't for Christ, man, where would we be? How do you feel like that you're gonna get closer to the Most High without these laws, statutes, and commandments? Somebody answer me that. Because you not. It ain't no way around it.
That's right.
Christ left the blueprint. When Christ walked the face of the earth, Christ kept all the law, statutes, and commandments. And he said that, you know what I'm saying, that, you already know where I'm going with, huh? You know what I'm saying? He told you from the get-go that brotherhood, which is sisterhood, is one of the greatest commandments.
Right.
Without that, you ain't got nothing. Because what's the point? What's the point of us into the kingdom and all of Yasharallah, all of God's chosen people is not going to be able, you know what I'm saying, to come into the kingdom? What's the point? That's not of the Lord. That ain't got the spirit of Christ. You understand? That's a lonely party. that's not a stronghold, man. Yahushua Mashiach, man. He set the blueprint for us to be righteous. He taught us, man. He taught you how not to be a drunkard, so that you could teach other men that's battling with being drunkards how not to be drunkards. He taught you how to fight temptation on different aspects of life, so that you could teach brothers and sisters how to fight temptation. You understand? When Christ was battling, you know what I'm saying, those Pharisees or whatnot in the synagogue, so-called churches or whatnot, what do you think we do? What do you think? What do you think these brothers, you know what I'm saying, these glorious men in the ISUPK, when they hold the so-called debates, they're battling for the Most High's sake. They're doing exactly what Christ, man, listen, this Bible's perfect. Go ahead, so what?
You said something really powerful too again, like everything you said. I said, just, man, you
Go
said
ahead.
Christ follows the law, statutes, and commandments. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like people don't believe, like when I came in from the Christian church, teach you that you can never be perfect, but you can. In fact, it's a commandment by the Most High to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. My Father knows that doing those things you can be perfect.
Right.
And then people look at this, they're like, oh, back in the days they didn't go through, we go through the days, this, that. But if you come into the home of the truth, UPK, you see these brothers battling stuff coming against them, and they're standing.
Right.
Man, you can't get the wisdom, the knowledge. You have to be close to God to get the precepts and breakdowns that the ICBK got. They really, you don't find it nowhere on the earth, bro. Like it's nowhere else. You're not going to find it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to go by the law testament. That's what brings you to, if you love him, you will keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? And you will do them.
Damn right.
The only way.
And listen, I want to touch on what the brother said. Be ye therefore perfect. You in the world, right? You're not perfect. You a lamb with blemish. So that lets you know that you got time to get yourself right. That's why the school is so perfect. You come into the school, you get cleaned up. Them broken bones get healed, and they, you know what I'm saying, they grow back stronger. You understand? That spirit gets you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, just broken down but built back up strong. You get a solid foundation so that you can be perfect. Like the brother said, man. Go ahead, yeah, please.
And that's what encouraged me, because I looked at the brothers. I had that mentality coming into the truth, coming into here. Like, oh, you can't be perfect. I sat back and I watched brothers. I'm like, yeah, these brothers don't do this. They don't do. I had the chance to live around these brothers and see the things that they went through, the things they were going through, what was shared with me. And I sit there and I watch. I'm like, man, brother, don't, you know what I'm saying? But they solid with the Most High. They kept the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
And you don't see that. Like I'm telling you out of my own eyes, man. I'm not a person that sit up. I'm telling you like it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what encouraged me. Like, hey, man, you got to drop this. You got to drop this mentality. I came in, I was battling cigarettes.
Right.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I had weak thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to glorify wanting to kill people, go to war with people, living in the streets or whatever. I used to find, I wish this nigga would say something. I had bad, I had stupid mind, weak. That shit, like I said, it's a feeling, and I got mad when I heard it say, but it's the truth. It's weak. I'm saying, kill a brother for what? What's that gonna do?
Right.
I'm saying, but Adam to devil's plan. But yeah, it's encouragement to see, man. It's amazing. It's overlooked a lot of times. I think like I ain't saying we overlook it on purpose, but it's amazing if you just think about it because it don't exist nowhere. Being perfect Father, Most High, having the Spirit of God on you. This is the way I say, man. This is the way the knowledge is given to us. The truth is given to us. The breakdowns, the understanding. I mean, I've never received it. I'm telling you, 30-something years from the. I used to think T.D. Jakes was really breaking something down. I used to get late night watching the Shepherd's Chapel, watching these goddamn Edomites trying to break down the Bible, but they have no understanding. I thought they just know nothing.
Right.
I won't know. It's for that money they collected. They collect, man.
You know what? Nah. And what I say to that, you know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High that you came into the ISUBK, because that's a miracle.
Right.
That's right.
The Lord pulled you up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta do exactly what the Lord calls you to do. Stay in His truth, stay strong, stay sharp, because there's many other brothers and sisters that you haven't even ran across that's gonna cross your path, that's gonna need to hear that testimony. That's gonna need to hear, dang, well, you battled this, that, and the third. Okay, so you was able to overcome that. Remember what we said earlier. How'd you overcome that? Look, man, I used to, like you said, I used to stay up and watch this and that. All that was obsolete. Now I can show you right here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bet this how you conquer this. Wait, hold on, I got a precept for you. Man, how'd you learn this? How'd you learn that? Oh man, I'm in class. I'm a student. I'm a student of this truth now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just a bystander. I'm not just a pedestrian. I'm not just a like you said earlier, I'm not just some cat in the world on the outside looking in. I'm on the inside looking out now. And I can tell that you want to weigh in. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be some things you're gonna hear that's gonna hurt. But you know, the thing that I have learned when I come into that, you know, as I've been in the truth, and I'm thankful that we don't compromise with our people. We don't compromise the objective of raising up Yasharala. You know what I'm saying? It takes a peculiar type of person to do what we do. You understand? From becoming a young man, to be considered a young man. That's rough. That means that you got the devil just beating you up till you gaining that Hebrew name. When you gain that Hebrew name, the fight ain't over.
That's right.
This gonna be the longest battle of your life. You're gonna be battling brothers checking you. You know what I'm saying? Brother check you. You're gonna have to battle that spirit of how would I react before. But why is this brother telling me this? He's telling me this because he sees something better in me, and he wants me to be better than what I am right now.
That's right.
Versus, yeah, whatever. I wish he would tell me that again. You understand?
Yeah.
Like you grow up in the truth. You might not understand it right now, but you grow up in the truth, man. Precept says when I was a child, I thought as a child. You in the world, you was a child. You come into the truth, you be born again. You born of a different spirit now. You understand? You come to learn the truth. You come to be grateful that the Lord didn't have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't just do away with you, and you be like, damn. Like the brother said, I'm amazed. I'm amazed to see this. That's exactly what your people's gonna say about you. Man, I'm amazed you didn't end up like your dad. I'm amazed you know what I'm saying? I'm amazed you didn't end up like your brother Tony Tone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I'm amazed too. That's the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get one more precept of it. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. I'm gonna wrap up the class. Any questions? Any questions on the topic about how to get closer to the Most High? Or anything that y'all got that y'all wanted to ask for the Brotherhood class?
What's the precept, sir? Let me check out.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Yeah, no, you good. Yeah, Con, please.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Now, let's stop it right there. Now, everything that we just read, right? We just read about all these, you know what I'm saying, different ways on how to come to the Most High and get closer to the Most High and what to do as far as, you know what I'm saying, teaching it to our children and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't talking about everybody of the world. It wasn't talking about the Arabs at the 7-Eleven. It wasn't talking about the Chinaman at the noodle house. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't talking about Esau that's oppressing you, your landlord. You know what I'm saying? It was talking about a separate group of people. You know what I'm saying? It was talking about the destroyed of the world. Yeah, that's right. Those pimps, those gangbangers, those that's finessing the system, kicking their baby daddies out for child support, for Section 8 purposes, those drug addicts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. The niggas, the wetbacks, the savages, whatever the world wanted to call us, you understand? We got to realize that we are God's chosen people, that we are a separate people according to the Bible, man. So when you realize that, these precepts, they hit home, they hit harder. They hit harder than just the words that we thought that they were, man. You start to realize, like, damn, I'm really separate. I'm really holy. You know what I'm saying? You thought being holy was Eddie Murphy and Holy Man, right? All, coke white, doing coonery, just laughing and, being baptized in water and with a tambourine in your hand, passing that offering plate or whatever the hell it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read it again, Doc.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
The Lord thy God.
For thou art a separate people. You understand? So there's only one way that a separate people can come to a separate God that belongs to this separate people is by serving these separate laws, statutes, and commandments. Don't expect your heathen spouse, because you're in the world and you got you a heathen spouse. Don't expect them to keep the same laws, statutes, and commandments that you keep.
That's right.
You come into the truth, the Lord will work ways that they'll start to despise you because you serve the Lord in truth and in spirit.
That's right.
And best believe that He will make a way. Mark my words. Read on, Doc. Read it again from the top, please.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
He has what?
Chosen thee.
He has what?
Chosen thee.
Listen, the Lord has chosen you to be into this truth, man. The Lord chose you. Said it's time for you to quit playing with your life. It's time for you to quit thinking that it's okay for you to be weak and just die. It's time for you to stop being unbrotherly and unsisterly and to come and to learn that your actions are gonna cause a bad domino effect. That it's time for you to have a different ripple in this lake of life that you live in. You understand? It's time for you to have a different what I said ripple effect.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? A different outcome. It's time for you to be a different, you know what I'm saying, a different impact. That's what I was looking for. Impact on not only your life, but someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee
Uh-huh.
to be a special people
To,
unto himself.
to be a what?
Special people unto himself.
Unto himself. And to be special means that you are valued. That's right. All those horrible things that they call us, all those labels that they give us, these labels and these names and these, you know what I'm saying? They put that type of status on us to keep us away from the most high. They call you a gangster because they want you to behave as such. You know what I'm saying? They call you the baddest because they want you to be the baddest. They don't want you to be any type of good. They call you ignorant because they don't want you to know this truth about the Bible. You understand? They call you these things to keep you away from the Most High.
That's right.
But the Most High called you special, meaning that you have value, that you have worth, and that's brotherly as hell. You mean to tell me that even though the world has denied you and has deemed you as nothing, but the Most High has called you something of value? Whose words you gonna value more? The Most High's or the world's? You understand? You damn right. You better value the Most High's words, man. Go ahead.
God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
And listen, it was unto himself. He didn't choose you to be a special people so that you could be accepted by the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He said, nah, y'all, you mean something to me. So that's why I have chosen you. Go ahead.
Above all people.
Above what?
All people.
Above all people. But you got you know what I'm saying? The whole holy part went over people's heads. You understand? The whole part about being a separate nation that went over everybody's head, because now you're talking about all people. Well, if you're talking about all people, then how can we, you know what I'm saying? How can we all be the same? You see where I'm going with it? Go ahead.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people.
We are the fewest of all people. Precept says that there are many nations that are greater and mightier than us, but yet the Lord is still with us. You understand? The Lord is still with Yasharallah. Even though how hard-headed and how, you know, how much of a whore of a nation we have been unto the Lord, because we didn't hold away and start serving after other gods. The Lord is still with us and he has still forgave us, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
No, actually read verse 7 again. It's like it.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. But because the Lord loved you.
Because he what?
Loved you.
Because he what?
Loved you.
And that's brotherhood right there. That's brotherhood and sisterhood in a nutshell, man. Because the Lord loved you. And the Lord teaches Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to what? To love thyself. It's like to love thy brother as thyself. And here's the Lord showing that he has loved you from the beginning. And the Lord has loved you through all your craziness. And the Lord was still with you. Go ahead.
And because he he would keep the oath with thee.
He said, listen, the Most High said that he will still keep his oath with thee. Who the hell do we think we is? You understand? Who do you think you are? Well, guess what? You must mean something to the Most High for him to tell you that he's going to keep his oath with you. That's heavy right there. That's like you know that's like you know going back to it. That's like you know that you can't be weak. You can't give up. The Most High said he's gonna keep his oath with you, and you got to keep your oath to the Most High. That's where your mindset will start kicking in. How can I be a better servant to the Most High? I'm going to do things differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, just like in Hebrews, I'm going to communicate for with great sacrifice. The Lord is pleased. I'm going, you know, so like paraphrasing, I'm going to go to him and go to him alone. You know, you're going to start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to value your brothers. You're going to prefer one another over brothers and sisters in the world. You understand? You're going to prefer your nation over these heathen nations.
That's right.
You're going to teach them all throughout your generation and all throughout your dwellings. You're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You're going to keep the high holy days. And you damn for sure better keep the Passover, which is April 24th? So like you play a role. Y'all didn't seen the, you know what I mean? Houston, Texas. We're gonna get it in, man.
That's right.
All right, man. Once again, we're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And with that, that's my time.